How's it? I'm Al, and we're here for some StarCraft 2. Today, the map is Waterfall. Top right, we have an American, his name, Astrea. In the bottom left, our South Korean Zerg, Solar. Now, I'm really hoping that Solar does this one, because I think I've cast 3 matches of his, and he hasn't won one of them, and that's so sad because he's such a good player, and I really like him. I love the way Solar plays. I think Solar's a great player. I just happened to pick the wrong ones, so I might not be completely impartial here. I'm supporting Solar a little bit. I think he needs to win this one. But again, I actually don't mind if Astrea wins, because I like Astrea too. Astrea's a really good player too. I like a lot of StarCraft players. I like StarCraft, just in general. Just good games. Anyway, I'm ranting. Yeah, I've got my coffee. I'm ready for some excitement on Waterfall. Now, we did see the probe blocking, doing its bit to be annoying. Gas and... oh, that's an interesting new place to... I like it. Spawning pool. Probe still just milling about, having a look to see what is going on. Nice early nexus before core. Right. That being said, at some stage you do need to start the core. Ah, there it is. Okay. So nice standard openers. Now both of these players, they enjoy their normal macro games, and they're both very good in the late game. So they don't mind going that distance. They're not going to expect to beat the other player with trickery, with cheap tricks, let me say it that way. Yeah. But Solar, oh, shame. I really feel bad for Solar on my channel. I don't think he's one on my channel, which really makes me sad. Solar is, I say it every time, Solar is such an underrated player. Like, he is so good. And he plays in quite a lot of tournaments and things, and he's so consistent. He always does. There's never been a time where you don't look at Solar since he's been playing and going, ooh, he could do well in this tournament. Yeah. Oh well. I feel for him. He's got this one. He's got it. And yeah, Astrea, I think I'm trying to think that I can't think of Astrea bringing any tournaments on the international scene. He's done a lot of the Americas, and he's obviously represented himself quite well often at the GSL. But it's good to see that he is, you know, doing as well as he is, keeping the poor Protosses up. Although I think Protosses are actually, they're in a good spot now. They've got a lot of players to represent them. I think for a long time, if you thought about, okay, who's the best Protoss, then, you know, we had to think, okay, is it Zest? Is it Trap? And Parting before he left. Parting was another one, and you had to wonder maybe Parting. Yeah, and I'm trying to think who else. I mean, the guys like Showtime and stuff, they were still around, but they weren't quite at, I don't know, how do you say it, at the top level, able to win all the way in a tournament. I mean, maybe. But yeah, now we've got quite a wide range of them between Astrea and Neeb. You know, I'm forgetting one. MaxPax, obviously. Well, if MaxPax actually goes to a tournament at some stage, then, you know, he could potentially win it. And Hero. Oh, I forgot Hero. Don't tell anyone I forgot Hero. Which I really want to cast some more Hero games again, but I have no more replays for him. I think I've spent all my replays on Hero. Anyway, I'm having a nice rant. You see, this is what happens. Coffee, morning, we're having a nice chat before the oracles fly in and murder everything. So far 2. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think, yeah, the spores are in place. Solar, he's doing the solid defensive thing, so, you know, quite happy with that one. He is going for roaches and gas also into the lair. We're getting blink going up now. Couple of gateways. So we're going to see some stalkers from Astrea. Yeah, this matchup has come such a long way in the last couple of, months. I think now all the players have a slightly different twist, all the Protoss players, on how they want to play. So most of them are opening Stargate because it's still a safe build. You can get your oracles out and do exactly what Astrea is doing here. He's scouting, he's just, revelations and stuff like that. He's keeping tabs. There's such good units for keeping tabs on what's going on. Ooh, Zerglings try to sneak straight through the middle of a bunch of stalkers. Ouch. Sorry. You did a good run. But that's like playing open gates. I don't know what the game is called. Maybe it's called something else. But anyway, essentially it is a bunch of school kids and you call one and they try to run past. And then if they get stopped and they join the middle. If they don't, everyone shouts open gates and they go running. Sorry, I'm talking about playground games. But hey, maybe you can remember a game like that. Let me know what it's called if you ever did play something like that. Stalkers going across. Oracles still doing their things. Okay, it is spotted. There are Zerglings. Are there roaches yet? There are a couple of roaches. Not too much. I think that, yeah, that's a cancel. Okay, Astrea's happy with that. Delaying a little bit of the progress. Slowing down the Zerg. That's what he really wants to do. These stalkers get caught out a little bit. No, Astrea lost one. The other one did happen to blink out. Now, stalkers actually are a little bit more expensive than you think, especially if you're a Zerg player. They're actually quite pricey. So, anything you can pull off with Zerglings is great. Okay, here comes the Zerglings, here comes the roaches. Pushing them off of the creep. It's going to rotate around, try to get the cancel once again. The roaches rotating too. That's it. Yeah, there should be enough here. Astrea just showing off his blink micro with the stalkers. I really want to see this creep going out a little bit further. Because at this stage it does feel like it's a little bit close to Astrea's section of the map. So, any transition so far? At this stage we're getting more gates, we're getting a bunch of zealots. The stalkers are still, ooh, that's good, picking up 2 overlords. That's not bad at all. And then sending a couple of, nice. Yeah, Astrea roaming the map with these stalkers is very good. He keeps catching the Zerglings as they're trying to do run-bys. Yeah, it's pretty good, I like that. We see infestation pit and a cannon. +1/+1 up for both. No, this one is +2. Okay, so +2 weapons, +1 armor, +1/+1 coming up for Solar. What's the worker counts looking like? We're on 80 versus 79. These Protoss players have been just macroing up insanely. But you see, this is another flavor that I was talking about, in terms, I was still having a bit of a waffle about that, is the Protoss players all have a slightly different feel to the way that they've been playing this matchup. Some go very quickly for that high worker count, whereas others are still taking it a little bit slower to get there. Some are expanding as much as the Zerg is expanding, as case in point here. Oh, nice cancel here by these zealots. So there's a lot of different flavors about it. Some players are going zealot heavy, others are using stalkers more often, transitioning to robo units a little bit quicker than the others. I'm a little bit worried in this match for Solar. At this stage, Astrea is posturing himself very nicely. A couple of banelings come through, get those zealots. Not bad. They are stopped on this side, but there are more zealots. They are whacking away at this hatchery. Ooh, this is going to be tight. Oh no, he's got it. Okay, he's going to lose the zealots in the process. Solar doesn't lose workers, but that base getting cancelled the whole time is a little bit annoying. Stasis Ward captures a bunch of Zerglings. Oh, was zoomed out. And Stalkers with 5. Ooh, I can't count. 6 Oracles. Okay, so there's a bit of Oracle support. I love these stasis wards. It's like a minefield. Yeah, because now, look. Trying to go in. So Solar anticipated that there was one, sent in a couple of Zerglings, but didn't realize that there were so many. Lost half of his Zerglings anyway. Zealot run-bys into the 4th base. They're aggressive. They just want to get things done. There are a couple of roaches. Not enough. Okay, some Zergling reinforcements on the way. Okay. Let's try. Just take this base. Lurkers are out. I didn't even see lurkers are out. Upgrades are coming. Okay, this is going to help Solar out immensely. Lurkers are going to eat through the Stalker army like it's nothing. So, this is going to force Astrea to, first of all, not be so aggressive. Or he just does that. That was some very good blink micro. Being able to shoot, get rid of the lurker, and then blink away before taking damage. Alright, Astrea. Astrea, you're feeling it today. He does play a nice style of Protoss. A little bit different, but very nice. There are so many things tagged, it's actually bugging my eyes out. Zealots going again. Oracles, the Oracle fleet. Death from above. There's literally not enough to counter it. Yeah, and now they go, they say, here we go, bye-bye lurkers. Okay, here comes the queens. The queens are coming for help. Run, Oracles. Going for a little bit more worker kills with the single one. The rest are standing there. They're back up. They're like, we got you, friend. Zealots on the left. Stalkers on the right. Sounds like a dance move. Okay, the lurkers will protect this side. Yeah, that's what the lurkers do. They do help against those zealot run-bys. So now Solar can focus his attention a little bit more on one side. Oh, I don't know what that word was. That there's something was coming out there. But anyway, look at Astrea. Look at how he's expanding. Okay, he did actually stop that one, but he is getting this base. So he's gonna get this base before the Zerg. But he's just been so aggressive, not giving Solar an inch of time. It should be enough to defend on this side, but there's definitely not enough to defend on this side. We have Archons. Storm is on the way. Defense is rolling around to this side. Banings are coming through. Watch the Archon. Okay, the Archon does fall. That's always nice. Okay. I think Solar is... I think he's going to stabilize soon. Yeah. This double aggression is pretty cool. But yeah, Solar, I mean, his worker count is less than Astrea. And he's essentially down a base. Because this base is already up. And he has not been able to leave his side of the map. Astrea has just constantly been attacking him. The creep spread isn't very good. Now, Astrea has a lot of answers here for Solar. But that doesn't mean Solar is down and out. That just means that Solar can still bring this back. Now that he's got the higher tech units. Because at this stage, yeah, Astrea is just on gateway units. Whereas the lurkers are... They've got their upgrades. They're good to go. Walk into it. Watch out, watch out. Morphing a whole bunch of banelings. Once again, attacking on this side and on this side. But there is a single lurker that's going to do the choppy spikes. Zerglings coming in to assist. Fight in the middle. These two Hydras getting a little bit lost. Astrea, what is your follow-up? Banelings! No banelings! What is the follow-up, Astrea? Are you just going to keep hammering away at the same unit comp? I feel like he needs to start transitioning to something. But I get why he's staying here, because this unit composition, this very fast mobile unit composition, is helping him with these double attacks, these two-pronged attacks. But yeah, it's going to be harder with the lurkers. Once again, Zealots hacking, smashing, they're doing so much damage. On the other side, the Stalkers are jumping in. The Lurker's having a field day, but that's 2 bases. 2 bases down for Solar. Astrea is just... he's just being terrible right now. He's just constantly from both sides. Alright, Solar is now a little bit fed up. He's going to push on 2 fronts himself. He's got the Lurker Hydra on this side. Bunch of Roach Hydra. And he's going to see if he can get damage done to one of Astrea's bases. There is a massive warp in. Okay, let's just sell it. That was so much. Solar not going to not going to waste his army. Is he going to take this base again? He has not been able to keep this base, and I think it's one of his biggest problems in this game. Alright. I think we're coming to a serious clash here. We have Immortals, we have Immortal, we have Archons, we have enough Zealots to each individually attack a Hydra, and in they go. The Archons getting on top of the Lurkers. It looks like these shiny things. Very distracting to the eyes. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Walking this Protoss army onto the Lurkers. Oh, what did I do? I pressed the wrong button. Very dangerous, very dangerous. Astrea's army, Astrea's supply is still just so much higher than Solar though. Income is so much better. I think this might be it. That's a lot of Archons. He's gonna push through. Archons are very strong. With the Oracles on top. Yeah, he can possibly just push onto the Lurkers. I don't like it. Lurkers can deal a lot of damage very quickly. I feel like he needs some splash, but then again, he doesn't know what he's doing. Big amount of Zealots here. They're going once again to do damage to that base. This poor base. Once again, it does go down to Zealots. So Astrea's been using a lot of minerals on this, but it has shown its worth. Again, trying to take random bases that he probably shouldn't. The push is coming now straight through the middle here towards the natural, trying to avoid the Lurkers. GG is called. Astrea, with a very solid and aggressive game, unfortunately takes Solar. I will cast one where Solar wins, I guarantee you I will cast it. But Astrea in this one, just being too good, just so much aggression. Solar couldn't get away from it. So unlucky for him, well played by Astrea. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to drop a like rating. Subscribe if you want to see more StarCraft content. And I will see you in the next one. Cheers.